at Hillary and say all this, and Joe's over there manipulating that man. Charles don't want to be with no big look. Move out the way, Hillary, so we can see that picture 1 second, please. Charles don't want to be with that. Charles want to be with a woman. A woman. I feel like Charles is in a DV situation. He's in a mentally abused situation over there. And see, if it was a woman over there, y'all would be talking about it. Y'all would be saying something about it. But because he's a black man, y'all don't care. Joe been grooming Charles. And we ain't about to ignore that. And moderators block anybody. No, I don't want anybody. Guess who? I don't want anybody. Since I've been on my platform, I've been advocating for black men. Baby, stay in your lane, okay? But moderators, get that person on out of here. Give them a first class ticket because they ain't never had one. Get them out of here. And don't say nothing about me. At the end of the day,
go on. I'm freshening up my lips for a second.
tap my screen, y'all. Tap my screen and share my live, please. Because there ain't nobody but Joe trying to report my live like he run around reporting to everybody.
So let me say this. See, this is this man's problem. He only has a face a mom could only love. Joe, you have a face only your mom could love. And now she dead. And she probably looked at you and had a heart attack. See, you was talking about my mama, Joe. Did you remember that? Because I got the live when you was talking about my mama. Okay? And see, this is the thing what I don't understand. Is these Joe supporters are over here on my page. I'm not engaging with y'all. I understand the assignment. See, why they was doing all this and lying, my supporters, my true supporters was screen recording.
I know.
Date and time stamped recording the lies, the slander. And this is the difference. For those of you who keep on saying, I'm jealous of this man. I'm jealous of a man who boils chicken gizzards in Coca-Cola on high hell and turns around and seasons them and fries them and fries the life out of them. I'm jealous of a man who runs around and went to a plastic surgery place to get stuff done and came out just as ugly as he did when he went in. I'm jealous of a man who takes perfectly good fried chicken and puts sugar on it and and then he literally fries it. That's a problem.
Thank you.
That's a
Tap the screen,
problem.
y'all, and share the live. Tap the screen and share the live. They trying to get it shut down.
This is the gag. This is the gag. Y'all cannot break me. See, Miss Hillary Sanchez, also known as Hurricane Hillary, understands the assignment. See, Joe Bumps wish that he could wake up and do this to his face.
No bumps.
You can play connect the dots. You can play connect the dots. That man can put ink on his face and put it on a piece of paper and can be identified in all different states. They would know who that was on that piece of poop and printed their face on that paper. But I'm jealous. I'm jealous of a man who gets on here and said these exact words about black women. He said, I hope that black women go to bed with their kids and wake up dead. This is what Joe Netta said about African American women and children. Where were the bloggers then? Where were the bloggers when this man said that? Where were the bloggers when he said he wishes black women would have stillborn babies? Where were they?
Exactly. They ain't talking about that though. But you gotta understand, Hillary, these people are followers. They don't even think for themselves because Joe's over there talking about how much money he make, and y'all can look it up on YouTube. Joe, you made $1,000 on YouTube. And you trying to tell people I'm getting clout off you? I have 29 million views on YouTube. I have 100 million on Facebook. I've been doing this way before anybody knew that you existed. I don't even know. Baby, ask your husband, because he said he was a fan of mine. He said he was a fan, and I got a receipt on my page. If you want to know. And when y'all asking about Charles, why don't Charles leave? Charles told me he can't leave because the trailer's in his name. The trailer couldn't go in Joe's name. The trailer's in Charles's name. You want to explain that, Netta? Because your bank account's like lottery numbers. Oh, you know when I come, I got receipts. Don't ever play with me. When you disrespected me that one day, when you was in that hot tub boiling like a hot dog, and you disrespected me, I didn't come for you. I was trying to give you some advice. But you had to come for me because you have a jealous spirit on you. So guess what? You came and I'm going to finish it. Because don't ever come over here and play with me. Ever. Ever, baby. You could sit over there. Y'all can sit over there in the dark. Looking ugly. And mad. But Charles don't want you. I ain't never heard Charles call you pound cake. Ever. I ain't never heard him call you that. So don't come play in this territory, Joe, because you don't want it. I promise you.
You definitely didn't hear him call Charles call Joe Bumps pound cake face like he told that African American woman. But what you did hear Charles call him was Kill Bill. You heard him call him Kill Bill and said he should get him a yellow tracksuit and made it seem like he was going to call him Big Bird. See, the things that he should be running around here trying to endorse, like Star Crunch, like Rice Krispie Treats, the chocolate bumpy edition, chocolate chip Bumps Ahoy, they would go off the racks.
I didn't even say the half of what me and Charles talked about on the phone. I didn't say the half. I said the trailer part. He told me. Oh, no, I didn't say the half. Baby, one thing about me, I'm going to always keep a receipt for a rainy day. When I did that on my YouTube, oh, that wasn't it. But keep come playing in my comments, Joe. Joe's still playing in my comments. Keep playing in my comments, because, Joe, you're blocked. So how are you over here? How are you over here? Because you have a page. You have a backup page, and you follow me on that page because you're weird. You're weird. I don't follow you. I blocked like 20 pages of yours because I don't want you over here. But you're over here, y'all. They said y'all sitting over there in the dark and y'all mad. But you heard what I said. Charles don't want you at all. Charles don't want you. That's just the bottom line. We can all see it. And you know it deep down. If that trailer wasn't in Charles's name, Charles wouldn't be there. And Joe, you know I'm telling the truth. Show the receipts that the trailer's in your name. Since you want receipts. But go ahead, Hillary, because that hair is herring tonight. The hair behind you ain't herring, but go ahead.
Thank you. So here's the thing. I want to know. I want to know who is the man in that marriage. Who wears the pants in that relationship? Because what we do know is Joe Bumps is stubborn. Stub Master Flex. Stub Master Flex.
Hillary,
Shrimp.
I want to put this out
I
here
don't
real
even
quick.
like shrimp anymore. I don't like shrimp anymore. Shrimp triggers me. Go ahead, Miss Mia.
I'm gonna put this out there because I know that Charles is listening, right? And several people have told me that Charles will be great on his own. He will be great on his own. I'm telling you, there's people that want to give him opportunities, all type of stuff. He will do great on his own. But see, Joe is manipulating him because see, if Charles leave, what's left? What's left? Nothing. Nothing. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: Charles is going to leave very soon because he's tired. He's tired. He's tired of that facade. He's tired of looking at that face every day and got to live with it. That man's tired. He about to leave soon and somebody screen recorded. So when it's breaking news on these social medias, y'all know that y'all clocked it here. And I told y'all, Charles is getting fed up. He wants to be with a feminine woman. Not no big dude. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Because I'll just go on. Because go ahead.
He running around looking like he should have been a first line pick, a draft pick for the San Francisco 49ers. Joe Bumps should have been a center back or cornerback hiking the football to the quarterback. With the hands that man got on him, them bear claws that he got, running around here acting like he feminine, scratching between his balls and sniffing them and spitting in this food and calling it, Charles, your lunch is ready, and putting sugar on everything in sight. This man puts sugar on everything in sight. I don't know who told him that sugar goes on everything like he do. You hearing it from me tonight. You can't cook worth a damn. You and that man over there took a perfectly hard-boiled egg and cracked it and took raw sausage and wrapped it around that already cooked egg and fried it in a pan. Who in the hell do you see do that? When have you ever seen anybody else do that? You got chefs, you got sous chefs, you got people with cooking shows. These two create diabolical stuff that no other human have thought about. Burger dogs, big back breakfast, pizza dog, pizza tacos, Velveeta in lasagna, and sugar. Sugar in everything. It's got to have sugar in it. I can't make this up. Please, 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 when you come to my state for your deposition, when you come for your deposition, not dissertation, as Omar said to me, but a deposition. Do not bring no sugar with you. Leave that sugar in the state of Alabama. I want to say another thing to make this real clear. Nosy bystander, checkmate. Remember, I didn't have no money and couldn't get nothing put together and get into court. Remember what you said, Nosy? Remember what you said, nosy bystander? See, I look forward to my day in court. I look forward to y'all evidence, y'all receipts. I want y'all need to understand what defamation is. You need to understand the difference between facts versus opinions. You get that, Mia?
Yeah.
When you were talking to Charles, Mia, how did you hold on to that tea like you did for that time? How did you have such gems, such receipts like you did on Joe Bumps and Charleston Chew, and you didn't even leak it out?
I mean, I always been the type of person, I always observe, and I really just wanted to let it go, and I made that very clear. But it was like, I don't know. Joe just kept coming to my page reporting everything. I was getting banned after banned after banned, and I'm just like, well, what is the problem? So I really didn't want to, really put it out there. I really didn't. But I did want to display how, Joe was attacking me, how Joe was mad, what Joe was mad about. It was the fact that me and Charles had a conversation. There's always a problem when Charles is in the presence of another woman, a feminine woman. It's always a problem. And it's a problem because Joe wants to be a woman and can't be. You know what I mean? You don't have woman parts. So you can't be a woman. So I guess that's why Joe was mad, and just kept it going. You disrespected me though. I didn't even sit in the live and disrespect you back. I didn't do that. I don't know you. There wasn't even really no reason for, Joe to disrespect me and call me out my name. But whatever, it happened. But I just sat on the information, like I did. And Joe's watching, and Joe know I'm not lying about the things that, I'm saying. Charles said Joe's messy. Real messy. Who would know better than Charles? Charles be in that trailer with him every day. So when I told Charles, I said, I'm not bothering Joe. I said, why do Joe keep getting my page reported and taken down? And that's when Charles went in that house and started snapping on Joe. Like, why are you doing that? And Charles said, Joe don't want to listen to nobody. Joe think Joe know everything. And that's what Charles told me. Charles ain't lying though. I'm not sitting up here making it seem like, Charles is this big victim, but I do feel sorry for him. I do, because Charles is becoming Joe. And that's a very unhealthy thing. It's very unhealthy that Charles is becoming Joe. I don't like that for Charles though. That was a hard working man that took pride in his job and getting up going to work. That it seemed like the job was, it was something that Charles was proud of. And Joe's not for Charles. Because why would you manipulate that man's job? Why would you get that man fired? Joe's not for Charles. And I hope Charles wake up and leave. Put Joe out the trailer if the trailer's in your name, Charles. You can put Joe out. Joe's not for you, Charles. And I hope you hear me. Joe's not for you. Joe is the enemy. Go ahead.
Let me say this. So in 2024, Joe Robinson took to this internet and told people that they had been paying for fake doctor's notes to defraud Charles' employer. This is in 2024. Where are the bloggers? Where are the bloggers talking about that these two admitted to purchasing fake doctor's notes and providing them to his employer? And this is why Charles got his ass fired.
But guess what, Hillary? Guess what? We have to be honest. I like to work with facts and honesty. Those places that Joe was trying to get into, BET Awards and get all these bookings, Charles did not want to go. He told me that. He also told me Joe does all this for the camera. All that Joe be doing is for the camera. It is to make money. Y'all clocked that receipt on my page already. Charles didn't want to be a part of that. But guess what? When you have somebody around you and they're manipulative, you see what I'm saying? And they putting stuff in your head, he went along with it. In a way, he's a victim in a way. He's a victim in a way. I don't care what nobody say. He's a victim in a way. And he's starting to act like his abuser. That's what he's starting to act like. Don't nobody... Hillary, you know this. Hillary, let me ask you a question. You know your husband takes pride in his job. He loves what he do. Are you going to jeopardize that for him? Are you going to support him?
I'm going to support him.
So why would Joe ever sit up and help Charles get fired? Because he wanted to chase this social media clout. Clock it. Let's talk about it. It's no clearer than that. That's what Joe wanted. Joe wanted, this reality show. Let's talk about how y'all went and looked at the house in Georgia and was never buying the house. Never buying the house. The house was for the reality show. Punch the air, Joe. Punch it. Let's talk about it. I'm just saying. Let's talk about facts. Let's talk about truth.
So I need to say this one more time for y'all who didn't hear this. You got people talking about my past from 15 to 25 years ago when Joe Robinson has admitted to felonies in 2024. That's a fact. I've got the receipts. If I'm lying, sue me too. Counter sue me. You can do that. You can counter sue me. I am completely unbothered. Y'all tap the screen. You ain't tapping. I'm not seeing taps. I literally know this to be a fact. Joe wishes, Joe wishes that he had skin like me. See, you can't help Joe Bumps that you climbed up an ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down that ugly tree. See, you have a problem, and it's called you don't love yourself. You don't love yourself. When you look in the mirror, what you see is you say, I'm one ugly person. Star Crunch face, Jeepers Creepers. That's what you think about yourself. But you see, when you learn to love yourself, you don't need validation from nobody. And
Mm-hmm.
why are you running around here getting all these endorsements and all this free stuff and whatever you doing? Why didn't you go by a dermatologist's office? Why didn't you stop at
Not
the
the whole.
dermatologist's office? We got specialists out here at the Yale University. They got specialists at the Yale University that you probably could be a experiment for these medical students and let them get to poking and prodding and taking samples to find out what is it. What is it? Because didn't he just have a chemical peel? Didn't he just have a chemical peel
I
and have
thought,
that thing
thought
on his
so.
face? He had something on his face. He had something on his face because he had this chemical peel. Hello, Duchess. And he had something on his face because he had a chemical peel. And when he pulled that mask off his face, it was just like we went around the world and came back looking just the same. I would have asked for a refund. If you paid anything, I would have went and got my money back. I'm not jealous of you. I will never be jealous of you. You don't have nothing that I want. We are torn from two different cloths. See, you got the followers and the people that you got because you one ugly mother bleep. They follow you because you are blinking ugly.
You know what? Clout,
And
clout, clout is a serious drug, and I believe that's where this all got started. It was the clout. It was you have to in this space. You have to be careful too because people will start seeing money they never seen before and don't know how to act, and now you want to do anything to get it. I feel like that's a part of the situation with Joe. Joe never been nobody. You see what I'm saying? Now you get on here and you a little bit of somebody and you want to flip the script on these people and you want to start, talking about them in a bad way. Now, if Joe was bringing awareness to certain things, like with the black women comment, Joe could have came and been like, you know,
okay, Duchess.
it really hurts that some of y'all black women get on here and talk about me. I'm hurt about that. You see what I'm saying? That's the way you handle things. But the comment that was said, and then you sat up here and said that you want to be a whole nother race of woman. Absolutely not. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. I mean, it might be acceptable for some of the followers that he has. They might not be educated. They might not think for themselves. But over here, in black women that stand on business, that's not okay. That's not okay. It's just not okay. And Sonia, I'm glad you said that. Shalakimia, you have been bashing black women for years. Sonia, you can't go pull a video unless somebody came for me. I've been doing this for a very long time. I come and talk about the issues and the situations that us as black women need to do better. That's what I come and talk about. You've never heard me be colorist like some of y'all gods on this social media. You never heard me sit up and bash another black woman for no reason. If somebody came to me and got smart with me, I got smart back. But you don't see me personally attacking black women. You don't see that. I'm talking about things that happen in the black community that should not be happening. That's different from coming on here and talking about, oh, black women this and black women that, and I wish I was another race. No, I don't do that. Sonia, since you want to come and you want to say that, baby, I don't back down. I don't have to come and personally attack black women. I attack the situations. That's what I attack. So you could take that on somewhere, honey. That's what you could do. But I'm going to get you on out of here next. But, on a lighter note, I think we touched that, they were denied the protection order. It was thrown out because of fake evidence they edited. You now have a protection in place now because they seen that by the evidence that was submitted, you were the one that needed protection. You needed a protection order by the things that were said. There's multiple lawsuits out there. There's investigations. There's investigations on the doxing that we will keep people, updated about. Did you show them? Did you show them a little piece of your rebranding yet? Did you show them?
No, I was gonna do that tonight.
Oh, okay. I ain't going.
I dropped the Tic Tac out of my mouth. I'm gonna do it on Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday.
I didn't know if you even, said anything about that. But there's some amazing things, that are coming on. Yes, we're going to have conversations like this because they need to be had. If everybody else can have conversations, we can have conversations as well. If you don't want to hear it, you don't have to be over here. But we have some great things going on with BW 3030 that we'll be doing in the community in the upcoming months. Next year we're going on tour. Some of our women from BW 3030 are going to be speaking on our panels in some of the cities that y'all see us coming to. If you're interested in being a speaker, reach out to me. I'll send you speaker information. We'll be doing a 5-city tour. We'll be doing, a whole bunch of different things. But BW 3030 is going strong. We have some amazing women doing some amazing things. Entrepreneurship. Miss Hillary here with her show that she's branding. Congratulations. There's a lot of positive things going on, but please don't expect people to sit up here and not speak their truth and come to the table, and just sit up and be silent and be attacked all the time. I'm not doing that. There's certain things that I'm definitely going to come to the table and I'm going to clear up. Because y'all had no problem listening to when people was telling lies. So guess what? You shouldn't have a problem when the truth is told. But like I said, we got some amazing things coming up. Is there any announcements that you want to make that you have coming up with your brand and stuff?
Yes, but before I do, I want to say this so that people understand this. I have an active protection order against one of my former moderators. Not a temporary order, but an order that was granted for a year against Danielle. Okay? Danielle Curtis has a active protection order that was signed by a judge, a former moderator of mine. Where are you, bloggers? Where are the bloggers for that? Why aren't we talking about that? And I'll tell you this. Let me say this. I look forward to my day in court. Save y'all comments in my thing talking about it's getting dismissed, it's frivolous, it's this, is that. Don't worry about misspelled words or punctuation. The judge knows exactly what I'm saying. And it's going to stand. And you finna find out. You can do your own research. The case number has been filed. You got it. Follow it yourself. Sit back and watch. Read the pleadings as they come through. And finally, before I say a couple other things, I want to just say this, and I'm gonna move on to what I'm looking forward to doing. See, where they made their mistake at is that you came at the wrong stuff and was lying because you're jealous. You are jealous of me. You are jealous of how I look. You are jealous that I had a man who loves me and married me, and you could understand why. And then you went around here putting around these fake annulments and fake divorces. How far did they get you with that false information? You're going to come to court and you're going to explain yourself. Now, with that being said, let me say this. I am I'm going to sneeze. I am very, very excited about the future, even going through this litigation. However, I'm more excited to take my sister's Mia class to learn how to improve my credit even more, to fix my credit, to repair my credit. I'm excited about learning how to hone my craft on social media. Someone who's got the receipts, someone who has the following, YouTube, the views that have done it, that have shown up and shown out. And you got these folks who jealous of us. They're jealous. I mean, come on now. So this is the thing. Here's the takeaway. God, children, and angels are protected. You cannot bring me down. You cannot bring this woman down. You could never come in between this sisterhood that we have.
Nope.
Never could. Now, what's real interesting is that I want y'all to stay tuned. I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to tell y'all, we're going to find out just how much money Joe Bumps got. We finna find out how deep his pockets is because it's called discovery. He's gotta hire a lawyer. Do you know how much lawyers cost? You've got to hire lawyers.
Can I explain something? What
Go
people
right
don't
ahead.
understand is people are. You have to understand how things work. People are sitting up here saying that people don't have any money. What are you going to sue them for? Let me tell you something. That's why on this internet you have to be very, very careful. Anytime you have to be very, very careful because people may feel like that. Well, I don't have nothing. Yes, you do. Let me tell you something. I have seen people sue people, and once they win the judgment, okay, just keep this in mind. Once they win the judgment, you can then go to the sheriff's office, and the sheriff is going to enforce that order. They will garnish your wages, they will pull up to your house and start selling your stuff. So please don't feel like you don't make a lot of money, you don't got, please don't. There are people suffering right now for the decisions they made online, and they don't have enough money to live every day. They don't have money for their rent. So your checks can be garnished. They can go on your bank account. Yes, the sheriffs can do that. They will enforce that order and collect that money however they need to collect that money. So just keep that in mind. Yes, love
Well,
my two boys garnishment.
one,
That's what they will do.
one,
They will garnish it.
one thing I don't want from Joe Bumps, I don't want no sugar. I don't want no bell peppers. I don't want that deep fryer. I don't want Charles. I don't want Lily. As pretty as Lily is, clip that damn dog's toenails. If you got so much money, have that dog's groomed. Clip that dog's nails. That's not natural for a dog to tip tap and tap around, and you can hear that dog from a mile away ticking and tacking.
Did you say you don't want Charles? Mm. And you don't want Lily.
So
You.
this this is what I know, and I'm gonna say it. And this is the last time I'm saying it. Joe Robinson can't hold a candle to Miss Hillary Sanchez. Neither Charles can't even, Charles ain't even in the same football field as my husband. Not just physically, I'm talking about mentally, morally, ethically, professionally. When he tries to eat and read somebody, he ain't saying she needs to go find herself a persuasion. When he meant to say occupation or a profession, he said, go find a perfection. That's what he said. She need to go find a perfection when you meant profession. How are you trying to eat and read somebody and you talking about she needs to go find a perfection? See, you we I'm starting to believe the rumors. Joe, let me ask you a question. If you in here, let me ask you a question. Do you regret listening to these people on this app that you didn't know when you ran with this slander and stuff about my husband and all this other stuff? Do you regret that now? Where are these people at who gave you all this false, stale information? Where are they? I'll tell you where they are. They're in this room right now, punching the screen and screen recording right now so they can clip it up on their fake hater pages and do what they do to their selective audience. And I don't give a damn. But what you gotta know is you sitting in that defendant seat because you was listening to these people feed you all this false information that you thought you was eating me up and destroying me and exposing me. And now look at where it has landed you. Look at where it has landed you. In the land of tones by no. Does that word ring a bell to you, Joe? Tones by no. I haven't heard you talking about tones by Coco. And now, since you got this money and it's built like, what did he say, lottery numbers? Is that what he said? I got that recording, Joe. So when you come to court, I'll play that recording that said you got money like lottery numbers. So that can actually be evidence that's admissible in court for damages. You got it. You got it like that. I'm looking forward to seeing these big lawyers that's going to represent y'all. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, out of the three, Mia, out of Omar Leonard, out of Nosy Bystander LLC, and Joe Robinson, the one who I know gonna come with a professional firm is Nosy Bystander LLC. I feel that. I can give that to her. But I'm curious to see what these other two defendants is gonna do. Who are they bringing into the court to represent them?
I don't know. You know what? At the end of the day, like I said, you can't get on here and say what you want. It's different when you report on facts, but you can't get on here and start making stuff up. You can't dox people. You can't do that. You just can't do it. So it's like, the proof. The proof is in there. I've seen so many, people reporting on it. They said Miss Hillary ain't playing. I've seen the paperwork. They said it. I've seen a few creators, report about it. But that just let time speak for itself.
This is what happened. And just like you said. So these people will be served by the United States Marshals. And then they have a right to file their notices of appearance and their lawyers. And we will play. This is going to be a slow process. But the great thing about being in the federal court system is that judge issues a scheduling order. And that's a guide for everybody to follow. So you can be assured that y'all will be day to day what's going on with this case. I appreciate all my supporters and the ones who tap and the ones who ain't even tapping. Thank you. I appreciate you. I thank my sister Mia. I thank my Heavenly Father. I thank the things that happen the way that they happen, the people who tried to take me down, the people who was jealous of me, insecure, didn't love theyself, trying to take down my platform that I built up myself all alone, and y'all was mad, and you were jealous, and you were envious, and you got to make up lies and fake pages. I am unbothered. I don't think about y'all when this app is off. I don't. You mean nothing to me. But you came on this app lying about my damn husband, calling into question his integrity. This professional man, doxing him in his job, and acting like you got all the tea on something you ain't got a damn thing on. Nothing. You sound silly. So, as I wrap this up, the Miss Hillary Sanchez show, I want to thank Mia. I want to thank her for co-hosting this live. I look forward to taking this class. I look forward to our continued partnership. I look forward to being Auntie Hillary.
Listen, so y'all be looking for our flyer. We gonna drop it next month, like the first of the month, so we can start getting things together, because we're gonna be feeding some families for Thanksgiving. We're gonna drop it October the 1st. Just because we're not just feeding people where we live at, we're going to pick families from all over, and we need time to be able to get the families what they need. We're going to be doing the same thing for Christmas, and we're going to be doing some toys and stuff for Christmas. So be looking for that. BW 3030, you know, we're all collectively coming together with the Miss Hillary show. I can't wait till y'all see the logo, baby. But we're going to we all coming together to do some things in the community for that. So be looking for that. People that are messaging me about credit repair, I cannot help you repair your credit through a DM or a message. You need to go to the link in my bio, and you need to schedule. I know a lot of people are trying to get in touch with me because the last person I worked with, I helped them fix their credit, and they also got $5,000 from fixing their credit.
And for having misinformation on their credit file, right?
Right. So I was able to get them a check right in time for Christmas. But so y'all have to go to my the link in the bio, and you need to book a coaching with me. I will not even be responding to any DMs unless you are already a client of mine. If you need if you need a logo, business cards, website, whatever, hit me up. I do all of that. This is my company right here, Grind of Royal Academy, and 30% of our proceeds go back into the community. We do a lot in the community. Go check things out. I have some ebooks on there that will help you start your business. If you can't afford to coach with me, I have an ebook on there that'll help you. Business, I help people get business grants. You know, it's a lot you know, that we're doing. And I'm just excited. I'm excited to partner with the women of BW 3030. Those women are over, I'm telling you, like Tukey. Tukey got a cleaning business down in Florida. We about to get Tukey some contracts. You know, we about to do, can I say this one part? No, I'm gonna just say photo shoot. That's what I'm gonna say. So, you know, it's a lot of people that I'm working with. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to be working with Miss Hillary with her talk show and stuff like that. Yup, Tukey's in the comments right now. She got a cleaning business. You know, we making major moves. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm really worried about in the things that we doing. What you say?
Miss Tukey has a cleaning business,
In
so
Florida.
she in Florida.
Yeah.
Well, shout out Miss Tukey. I wish you were in the great state of Connecticut. Let them tell it. I'm in a mental institution, so I would love for you to come over and clean my room.
Baby, your room, that big beautiful house you got. I don't know what they talk about. But people sit on here and believe whatever they want to believe. We gonna let them believe it. But anyway, because the house is beautiful, but whatever. So yeah, so we making moves over here. If you are an entrepreneur, you definitely need to be one of my clients. I'm helping people get ready for Black Friday right now. Black Friday is the biggest shopping day of the year. People are going to be shopping online from Tuesday to Monday. I help people get their businesses together to be ready to get some of that money Black Friday. Millionaires are made Black Friday. People making six figures are made Black Friday. I'm here. I've been a business coach since 2011. I'm letting you know, get serious about your business. The money's out here. The grants are out here. People need to know what kind of product or service you offer. I'm working on a business directory right now for Grind and Royal Academy. So people are always hitting me up and they want referrals. I'm referring everybody to the business directory that we're going to have. I'm building that because I want to help entrepreneurs get to the next level, get these contracts, get money flowing in, so you ain't got to work for nobody else. And I'm going hard for these kids too that are entrepreneurs as well. We do big business over here. Okay, so if y'all need, check out the link in my bio, get in touch with me. Even if you need your credit fixed, I can help you get your credit fixed and I can help you get a check. So let's get down to business. Miss Hillary, I'm done. And Denise, reach out to me, honey. Reach out to me. Let me tell you something. Y'all wouldn't even know. There's a contract out there for what you do. I'm talking about $50,000 contracts, 100,000, million. I'm telling you, you just need somebody to teach you how to get it. That's it. That's it. But I'm done, Miss Hillary. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your help. Because let me tell you something. I'm very passionate about the community and the people in the community. And anytime me or anybody else has called on you, when we had somebody in need, you stayed in the front line and you helped out. So I'm gonna always have big love and respect for you. Because that's what it's really about. The community. Clock that.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you, sweetie. Thank you so much.
Love you
Thank
too.
you to all
Absolutely.
your followers and supporters over there on your live. I will talk with you later. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
I'm
See
going to talk to
ya.
my people for a couple minutes. Bye bye. You got to disconnect.
Okay.
Hello, y'all.